And a good Thursday, everybody. Of course, today is the 22nd of April, 2021. Can you believe we're already to the 22nd day of April? How about that? We're looking at my future radar right now, and lots of stuff's going on. We got some real severe weather coming up, but as I turn this on and just let it loop through, you see the timestamps. We still got spotty off and on snow showers that are going to happen today up in the areas of New England, down in New York, a little bit of Pennsylvania, mostly snow flurries down this far. It should be rain more than anything else, as we have another pressure system coming down from Canada. It's going to bring snow and rain with a mixture over in these areas in the next few hours coming up, next day or so. But I want you to pay attention now down in these areas right here. Look at the severe weather. This is going to be some nasty stuff, folks. We need to pay attention to it, so let's get on with it. As we saw on my future radar just a few moments ago, that snow that was over in these areas, this is mixed precipitation for the most part. It should be mixed with snow and rain off and on, as I was talking about. And we have a little of it over here in the Appalachian area, New York, a little in Pennsylvania, moving on up and out over Maine. Now, this pressure system I said was coming down. It's going to be coming down, and this is going to be mixed precipitation also from Montana to Wyoming to portions of Indiana and Oregon, mostly mixed up, rain and snow for today. Now, as we move a little further south, some of that mixture is going to go down into Colorado and New Mexico, with New Mexico, portions of Texas, portions of Colorado, moving all the way down into Arizona. Critical fire weather today. Critical fire weather. Now, we do have a chance of maybe some thunderstorms over in Arizona, Utah, over in Texas, moving up to Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma. Now, this is just a chance of some rain or possibly a thunderstorm popping up today. Where we should have really rain should be up in Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska, moving down into Iowa, Illinois, the very southern tip of Indiana, and some of Missouri. As we move ahead for tomorrow, you can see this severe weather is going to be hatching up in Texas, moving right on across into Louisiana and Mississippi, and it will keep moving to the east. By Saturday, Georgia's going to be in a severe weather outlook area. I'll show you all of this coming up, with the mixed precipitation still happening out in the west of Oregon, Washington State, moving along, looking like the only place for snow itself should be Montana. By Saturday, as you can see, this severe weather is going to stretch from southern North Carolina, a large portion of South Carolina. We've got Georgia, we've got Alabama, as you can see, the panhandle of Mississippi, moving across the panhandle of Florida. If you're into the weather and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Just click that subscribe button down in the bottom lower right-hand corner. Check off that bell and then check off all to ensure you get all my latest videos. I would appreciate it so very much. If you have any weather pictures or any kind of phenomena pictures you'd like to share, click Show More, scroll down, you'll find my email address to send them to, along with my collaboration partner, Andale Homestead at The Colony. Now, as we look at today's severe weather, not severe at all, folks. This is just a chance of thunderstorms that may pop up with this mixture going on, as I showed you earlier. But there's no chance of tornadoes, no hail, no severe winds in these storms today. Should be just the chance of a pop-up thunderstorm. But when we move ahead to tomorrow, it's all going to change. The forecast and the hazardous weather outlooks are already up. You can see from Texas, Louisiana, moving over to Mississippi and in Oklahoma. This darker green, you need to be aware also. Now, when it comes to tornadoes, we usually see 2% chance. Well, Tomorrow it's going to be up to 5% chance for portions of Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. If you are in these areas, be aware. And if you are in the 2% areas, we've had tornadoes happen off and on all year when it's 2%, as you know. So please be aware of this and stay safe. So far as the wind goes, 15% from Texas to Mississippi, portions of the Texas and Oklahoma, and very large hail. You know, these severe thunderstorms tomorrow, they're going to go into tomorrow night, I think probably late tomorrow afternoon, and during the nighttime hours is when a lot of this will occur. That's what it's looking like right now, and this is going to happen from the southern plains into the lower Mississippi Valley. Now, we see this hail. We know what that black means. Significant. It's probably going to happen. Yesterday, there was hail from Delaware all the way up the eastern seaboard, folks. They had hail. Now, not as large as what is expected here. When you see this area right here from Oklahoma and Texas, this is large to very large hail, folks. There's going to be damaging winds and tornadoes. This is all possible in these areas that I have showed you. Please be aware, if you got anything outside, today is the day to pick it up, move it in, or put it in storage. Now, here's something I've never seen before happen from the SPC, but coming up next Tuesday, they are already forecasting severe weather from Texas, Oklahoma to Kansas, as you can see. So, I don't know what's going to happen right now. I do know I did have a chance yesterday to make some soundings with some of these cells, and it looks like a lot of these cells have bow echoes, and a lot of them are very, very capable of producing tornadoes. So, folks, I can't stress it enough. Please watch your skies tomorrow, and at nighttime, I know you can't, but please make sure you've got a way to keep up with what's going on with your weather. Here we have a look at the NDFD map. It'll give you a little better chance to see exactly your area here in color for today, tomorrow, right on through Saturday, the 12Z loop. So I'll turn it on right quick, just let it run through for you. The snow that I've been talking about, it's going to linger over northern Maine into tomorrow, and another shot of cold air and snow is going to move into the northern Rockies and High Plains tomorrow. Now, these record cold temperatures today across the central to eastern U.S., they're going to moderate by tomorrow, Friday. So it's going to start to get a little bit warmer. Still may be a little chilly for a lot of us tomorrow, but after that, it's going to be warmer and warmer as the weekend approaches. We do have a complex low-pressure system, though. It's going to begin to bring that threat of heavy rain and severe thunderstorms across the deep south tomorrow, as I have showed you. This is a complex low-pressure system. Please be aware of what's going on and stay safe. So far as the fire weather threat, it's increasing across the desert southwest to the southern high plains. We have this fire weather threat up and down the coastlines of South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, even portions of Florida. So please be aware of that and make sure you don't burn anything unless you have permission, because this is serious, folks. And this large dome of unseasonably cold air, it should expand eastward into much of the eastern U.S. It's under a large area of high pressure centered over the mid-Mississippi Valley. But like I said, by tomorrow, this cold air mass will moderate. It's going to drift off to the east. And into the western sections of the U.S., expect a low-pressure system that I talked about earlier. It's going to bring lingering light snow across the central Rockies for the next few days, as another dome of cold air from western Canada is poised to surge into the northern Rockies and High Plains. So, that's what it's looking like. Stay safe. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Thanks for everything you do for me. I love each and every one of you. Please share this video with your friends, your family, and on your social media if they're going to be in any of the places that may have this severe weather starting late tomorrow or tomorrow night and moving right on through the weekend portion of Saturday, maybe early Sunday morning. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.